21 Savage picking. Who is this? Migos? Is Migos also their actual name, or is that another change?
Pretty sure that's been his name. Wow.
Yeah, you probably can't type. Only the people registered accounts can type.
Was it telling you that I can't type?
Yeah. All right.
Actually went for 3. It's interesting. He actually played with
Well,
Bumblebee mLTP season.
Oh, really?
10, I think. Yeah.
So see, that was a smart play then from Yes. He definitely knew what he was doing there.
Yeah, that's when Doke quit and
Oh,
someone.
grim.
I can't remember if that must have been season 10.
Yeah, that was season 10.
He ended up playing a pretty good role on the team.
Pretty what? I'm sorry?
Pretty good role on the team.
Oh man, Adarsh is on the board. Another serial manipper.
Surely someone bids for him.
Yeah, he's a very good player. He's just been stuck in novice for a while for literally no other reason than the fact that he wants to be. And oh, I thought Tim was going to get him for 3 there, but Nameless is going to put that 4 bid on him. He's mechanically incredibly solid. Honestly, usually every season the best mechanical player or at least attacker in novice, but kind of has this slow ball brain at times. Sorry, Adarsh, but I think he'll be able to do really well on this team with Woodwheel and Freak there to kind of help him along. I will say that's going to be quite a quiet offense because Suckit doesn't use a mic, and I think we all know what happens to Adarsh when he gets tilted, especially in big games.
Or when his parents yell
Mute?
at him.
Nope, just mutes. Just kidding, that only happened once. Catalyst also taking his time here. It's kind of tough when it comes down to these later picks when you don't have a lot of tag coins left because you know people might just try and bid up your noms. All right. Now Andrew on the board. I think he's relatively new to competitive TagPro, but he's kind of the guy who is behind the big circle of trust effort from TagPro. It was his circle. Did a really good job. He was kind of running the whole operation. But I think he's really excited to get involved, and Catalyst will get him for 0 picks. Probably mispronounced his name, but he will get his minors experience now. I think he might even be, is he a rookie? Yeah, he is a full rookie, so this will be his first competitive experience, and I think that's the first rookie that we've seen go today.
Interesting.
I've only played with him in pubs. I mean, obviously, but I can't really speak to his ability, but anytime you see someone that committed who's a rookie and already involved in the community, chances are they're not doing that unless they have a pretty good skill level or at least prepared to put in the work to get there. So we'll have to see if that turns out being a pretty good value pick. And no, it's not part of his starting 4, so if it doesn't work out, you can really lose out on much there. Now we'll see Project on the board. That's a great pick, especially this late in the draft. You know, he's not going to go for very much. He's consistently been a phenomenal second pairing defender, or I mean second number 2 defender, and so he's right now. Tim has that top bid with 3. We'll have to see anyone else goes up. Selfie will with 4. I know I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, see him go to Ajax perhaps. I know well now he can't, but he had that ball or nothing connection for a while.
I think he was on a team with Selfie Syntax at one mLTP. Season 9, if I remember. I think they've at least played a season together. So, Selfie might be interested in him.
And if it gets down to it, though, Baldo Lai will be able to get him, but Selfie should definitely at least do his part and make Baldo Lai spend 14 coins or more on him. Well, not or more, but 14 at least. No reason to let him have it for anything less. Oh, he lets him get the 13 bid in, saving him a coin. We'll go to Baldo Lai. Oh, and Project Neb, actually, now that I'm looking at that, they have a, they were part of the defensive pairing that went to the Mooper Ball season 13 for Chase Jam, so they have some solid experience playing together.
I don't know who this guy is.
Off Constant. Me neither. Did they sign up with another name? Oh, that's the name, but they have some experience. It looks like NLTPB team this past season, 9720 Gasp, so I guess kind of stood out there. And yeah, he'll go to Bright for 2, so stashing some sleeper picks there.
Yep, this is kind of what I was talking about. Central players having to reach down, finding the sleepers of the draft. Masters.
See S on the board.
If I had to guess, I'd be saying S will be to the CAC boosters.
Yeah, I think that's I think you are completely right there.
Good friends with
I think Ajax would have definitely kept bidding though if he had the coins, because doesn't Ajax partially have that ABO connection as well?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but ProTag's got a certain amount of coins left, so
he can do whatever he wants, and that's just incredible. ProTag has one of the better rosters in my opinion already, and still with the most coins left over. He's had a great draft so far.
Yep. Getting down later in the draft is got me a little concerned of Captain's gonna pick up, but sure he'll do.
Yeah, there's gonna be a reach.
Pick up a player, perhaps a captain, TCG's captain.
Doubtful.
You never know.
I guess it depends. I mean, sure, I wonder if he's talked to Guts at all. You might know better than me about if Guts is going to play O or D, or if they're just going to go with whoever they think they can get for a good value and figure it out later.
Yeah, Tim and I have been sort of chatting in the. I won't give too much away, but Tim's sort of got an idea how he wants the team to go.
Well, I hope so, because we are definitely running out of players here. While Anka's still looking to get another one. Yes, still needs another one. Mufro. Really just those 4 teams here need to fill that 4th spot still. Well, actually, and anti-re, because I forgot Pink Tut is restricted. So 5 teams looking to get a 4th ball, and then any other teams here want some subs in. And now PK is finally going to be on the board. That's a great pick for one of the Central teams. I mean, say what you want about PK, but he's still a great player and has a lot to contribute to any roster that he's on. And maybe another roster too. Who knows? All right, and he'll go to Selfie for 5. That's a pretty solid pickup. With the late draft talent stash there, giving himself a lot of options.
Yeah, not a whole lot bad to say about PK. He's sort of been a player, but he's always been decent from what I remember. Hopefully, he decides to. It's definitely an important part of the game. At least in the nightly tournaments, he hasn't been doing.
Sadness on the board. Tim puts 3 right away. I'll bet he probably gets him at this point. Nope. Just kidding. Bottom lie. I'm gonna silence that one and throw the rest of his coins on there. Makes sense. Coins don't mean anything. There's no snake draft, so no point in trying to save. Bottom lie just wants to do everything he can to make sure that he gets sadness. Hey, Bam. Yeah, what's up? Sure. I'll be right back, Cheetos. Sorry about that.
No problem. Only just move for Black Bear. So no Saptanador.
Indoor, you playing over D this season?
I'd be surprised if he's
Probably
playing.
O. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I don't know why I thought that he used to play defense too. Oh, I suck on the board. Another novice player trying to make the jump. I'm just gonna put 3 right away on I suck. Now Selfie caps him out again. That's been the story of the night for Tim lately. I feel like he's been putting 3 down on pretty much everyone getting nominated and immediately shut down.
Yeah, props to him for at least trying though.
Yeah. I mean, you never know. Some of these players, some of these teams might not be interested in certain players, but don't want to give away their sleeper picks until they know that they can get them. So, there's always a chance that they're just putting up players they think other people will grab. So, can't blame him for trying, especially with only 3 players there. I mean, even if he doesn't, going to be filling out his roster with 0 tag coin picks no matter what. So,
Camel blue.
Camel. I'm not familiar.
Sure, that's ginseng.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Catalyst must know. He's going to put all 4 down. Take yes out of the play on that one. Same with Mufro.
It's definitely a solid pickup. It's a red team.
I'm just going to put Ballstar up there with the pick of 0. He looks like he will likely get him. No one else is bidding. Nameless going to put 1, but he can outbid him there if he wants. Yeah, yep, he is going to. So, well, we'll see if Nameless is going to not let Tim get him or if he was just bidding him up. Oh, he's going to let Tim get Ballstar and he'll go round out your team right there.
Not a bad team there.
Guys have a lot of potential. Butch is a phenomenal player. Yeah, you're alright.
Okay.
Tim's great. All-Star's great. Honestly, if they can overcome the Cheetos ball, they'll be set.
It's pretty tough to overcome. Definitely a challenge for. This is kind of what I was expecting Tim to go for.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm
Hmm.
sure he'll get them, unless Nameless bids on him. But, I mean, anyone who bids on him is definitely getting him now. Oh.
Yeah.
And Nameless will do it.
Tyree might have been interested too. Season.
I mean, I don't know if Anti-Re just forgot or if he has someone else in mind, but I'm surprised he hasn't been going for any of these players. Guess he's interested in it. Amy.
I think if you seek Amy, it was the 5th ball for the Harvest team. And Tyree, Homie, Alden,
No.
Atheist. So unless someone else starts bidding, probably gonna be pretty cheap. Pretty
I'm surprised
surprised.
Dead Man's on there.
Yeah, just gonna say
I feel
that.
like I'm missing something. I'm gonna look at his raw sign up now and see.
This is just not gonna be able to make anything. See why people aren't nominating him.
Yeah, I mean he doesn't look like he has anything stopping him.
Maybe that's what Tim's got in the back of his mind.
Yeah, nothing on his sign up that would, make it look like he's restricted or anything. I mean, damn, I know we said that he might be too much for some captains to want to deal with, but frankly, at this price, he's, I don't know. I just feel like there's something that I don't know.
Yep. Don't think any of the center teams would be interested in him. Ping. Oh, there.
Oh man, I'm on the board. Guess I'm not dropping to novice either way, or anyway.
Surely Tim puts at least 1 on you.
Disrespect is real. Must not want to win another championship.
Oh, with the snipe.
Ooh, with the snipe.
It's like you're gonna end up ping. Oh,
Oh, Mufro puts the bid on there.
how's your center ping, bud?
It's 60. That's what Bam was talking to me about.
Interesting.
I'm gonna get that defense in.
CRC team. Dead man. Wow.
I mean, surely he can't go to Centra either, but
Yeah, maybe Bright's just drafting them to put them on the bench, maybe use them for this gamers.
yeah, not let any. I mean, most of their. Actually, though, that is something that I keep forgetting. Even myself, like, it is going to be on Sphere for the most part. Most of the games are not going to actually be on Centra. Only one game will be on Centra, so most are on Sphere. Okay, that actually makes me feel a little better about this, too. Ooh.
Still be a little concerned having a sphere. Dead man is definitely not your average European.
Yeah, not average is one way to put it. Still waiting for the Mufro nomination.
It's like he's having a pretty long discussion with Bam to put up next. If anyone, I guess. Ooh, it's interesting.
I'm gonna throw Glide out there. I mean, other than Goober, who I think at this point is not really trying to draft anybody else, they have, free pick of anyone they want on Centra at least. Oh man, we'll see Pyro Force on there now. Maybe going to Ajax, another T Juke alumni. We'll go to Ajax 4-2, running out All or Nothing's roster. Now with Goober nomming, I pay attention to this. I'm not sure if he's actually going to nominate anyone else or not, but I haven't seen him bidding on anyone, so hopefully he didn't forget that. Has to say that he's done. I'm gonna put Linux up there. Sure he'll get him. And how only Radius teams can bid. Still waiting on a nom from Bubbles. Right? He says he doesn't want to, so now Mufro will give him.
Yeah, we're down to pretty much a snake draft at this point.
Yep. Now Yes is gonna get a nom in. He's gonna put Carl with a K up there. I wonder if he has experience with Carl or if he's just looking for that low-ranked majors experience player.
Could be. Doesn't seem like too many people are interested in him right now, but perhaps we'll see a snipe. Where's the snipe?
No, I'm not sure who the commissioners are, sorry. No, I'm just kidding. What do you want? Need help with something, Nuka?
Toucan
We haven't released free agent signups yet, but they'll be out on the subreddit. And that's the case. Did you sign up for mLTP already? Just oh no, you want to sign up as a free agent? Yeah. I'm sorry. I skipped over that one. look for the novice signups as well when they come out. I think they'll come out probably almost immediately after this draft, so tomorrow or the next day, I'm sure. You can sign up as a free A if you want, but that's only going to be for mLTP. But novice still has a full draft too. Yeah, no problem. All right. So Carl with a K went to nameless for that one bid. Interesting. Now spiking on the board from Ball Anka. We'll see if he goes there. I mean, Ball Anka is only has 3 players here, so he needs someone in there. Spiking's not the worst pick for that. I don't know how much experience he has with dogs, and Spiking has been kind of up and down himself as a player. But he will get him.
Don't know if he's really solidified himself as a top player in either position, but pretty sure he's decent at both.
Yeah, kind of like a poor man's guts. Alright, and now we'll see. Breeze is up there. Oh man, we're reaching now.
I think Pie Curious is going to end up struggling offensively. I think
Yeah, I
Ballink is
mean,
going to have to end up carrying the team. But hopefully
yeah, that
his...
96 Obama pick really killed them there.
Yeah, I mean, he spent
Majorly limited.
all his coins on the defense, so he'll be relying on them to keep it in pretty much at all times. He's got the right players for it though. P-Dog had the 10 DS spin, I think. Ama's
Definitely.
solid defense, so maybe they'll be
Really,
okay.
it's going to rest on who Anka can get for that next partner. I don't know if it's going to be spiking or not, but I'm looking on the big board. Who would I like to see play with him? That's a tough one. I'm not sure. Probably would have been nice, honestly, if he could have gotten Breezes. Oh, you know? Magic Pigeon. Oh, he's restricted. Never mind. Laser Pig's on the board. That could be a solid pick for him, maybe. Is this fully a snake draft? I guess Bubbles can still bid. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I think we're pausing for a trade now. Well, with the draft starting to close up, we can go through, I guess, and maybe look at some of these rosters out of the teams that either have only their starting four, or most of them have their full rosters, all 6 spots lined up right now. Man, I really like Pro Tag's team. Without even spending all of his tag coins, he put together one of definitely the top rosters in the league. Nameless's team has a lot of potential. They have one of, if not the best defense still, and kind of a high potential offense, but I could also see that offense kind of blowing up and not really being able to put it together just because, besides the Indian, they're all new to playing minors really, but Suckett will do a good job. He'll be able to lead. I guess it'll be Adarsh and Indian kind of battling it out for that next spot. Who else? Ball or Nothing, phenomenal roster. Degrees of Freedom. I think those 4 to me kind of stick out, unless I'm missing anyone. We're still working on a trade here, folks. Taking a bit. And we're up to 360 seconds. A full circle. Ads can't play. He's restricted to 0 minutes. Well, actually, he's technically not restricted yet, but depending on the community map pick, he will be. Still waiting on a trade here. Sorry about this. I think it impacts. I mean, it makes sense with the teams that are left and the tag coins that are left. Anyone you nominate, you're basically picking. So this trade directly impacts all of that. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of just joking, but his Nads' restriction, he is not playing unless colors is in rotation, so that is 99% not going to happen. He will 99%.
All right, we
Not
got a
play.
trade to announce.
Let's hear it.
All right, we got Marquis and 5 waiver points going to. Let me see. I make sure I say the right captains here. It's Catalyst and Mufro doing the trade.
Okay.
I think Mufro. Who has Marquis right now?
Mufro.
Mufro. Okay, yeah. So
Mukaran.
yeah, so Marquis and 5 waiver points are getting traded for Ginseng.
Okay. How did that impact teams who are nominating?
It would not.
Been lied to.
Nominated Canadian.
Well, he can't play, so guess he wasn't listening.
Yeah. Perhaps he's just a mascot pick.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's essentially a skip. It's one of the last picks in the draft. Hopefully this doesn't take too long though. Kinda hoping we wrap this up.
Army Jam on the board now. We're gonna go to Cooper to fill out his roster.
Now if I were Bubbles, I would take him away. Scuba to pay waiver for him. This is already left, so.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a good point. With 4 tag coins left, he would have the ability to pretty much take away any player he wants from those central teams who are filling out their rosters, but I guess he wasn't interested in that.
Some weak captains here.
Oh no, Bubbles is here. Look at him typing in the chat.
He's got a better
Soft.
pick.
No, I think he wants to get skipped.
Guess he wasn't paying attention.
Yes. Nam. Yes, as the draft site says, getting old here, yes.
Yeah, we need a lightning round.
Should be quick. After this one, we'll go to Tim. Tim will get his last player if he wants it. That's a good pick from Yes. I like that. Yeah, I agree. That was a good pick. It's ball parts for those of you who don't know. Now Tim will try and get someone if he wants. Who knows if he does. Gonna look and see if there's any sleeper picks that might be good for someone to pick up. Fractal's on there. Probably rated a little lower than he should be. No one got the Campus Hippo pick in. Come on, he put in so much effort. his draft videos and tryouts. I really did think he was going to at least get a look on some team, even if just kind of as a joke, get him some minutes before dropping him, but that's not going to happen. Yes is done, so he's going to stick with his 4. Wow. Interesting strategy. So I think the best D pairing in the league, definitely, I've been looking through it more, probably Freak and Motor Wheel. What are your thoughts on the O pairings?
Hmm, think best O pairing might have to go to Stranger Pings with Selfie.
Yeah, that's what I was
Mm.
thinking too. Dope and Selfie and Bam and Mufro were the only 2 pairs that really stood out to me as far as being significantly better than anyone else. See some man 7 on the board. Cool. He'll go to Anka. So now with Yes being done, we just have Bob, Anka, and Tim looking to get their final players if they want them.
I think next best might be All or Nothing crossover Sky, I guess, but doesn't seem to be too many standouts. Pretty even across the board.
Yeah, this was definitely a defense-heavy draft.
Yeah.
More so than I was expecting. Not in the sense that there weren't the signups, because there's definitely individually there's a lot of solid attackers here that are on some rosters, but nobody really went for those number 1 O pairings. Everyone tried to get their defense down first.
Yep. I'd have to be a little concerned for Pie Curious.
Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
if you just, unsurprisingly, the 2 weakest looking teams right now are the ones who I think overspent on individual players who are not at the level that they were drafted for. Bumblebee at 97 and Obama at 96. Most expensive players in the draft. And while they're definitely 2 of the better players in the draft, I don't think either of them were, our team building players to completely go all in on. But maybe we'll be wrong. Who knows?
This is true. I think the Centra teams are always put together teams that you have to watch out for.
Oh, definitely.
Always end up drafting players that think very highly of and end up going pretty far, if not winning all. So probably have to watch out for him this season.
Like Tim will round off his roster with Refined. Not a bad look.
Nope. I think he actually got skipped. So he's gonna draft them. Skip them. I don't think he was gonna
And potentially one more pick, and then we are done. Let's go Cheetos. And old comp to his, I think that's Yalpa.
Yep.
Cool.
Not a surprise.
Who's going to round off his team with Yalpa? Well, at least if they are losing Saryanka, they're going to have a great time.
Yeah.
They have a fun team.
I think Yalpa's pretty underrated. I remember played a couple halves when I was on a team in my first season. Played pretty well. Played pretty well on last season too. So
Nice. Well, I think that concludes everything. Thanks so much for stepping in here, Cheetos, and not only streaming, but commenting with me that whole time. That was a long draft, everybody.
yep.
Excited. Season 15 minors underway.
Actually,
The first game's in next week.
looks like there's another pick. Looks like
Oh,
He's
really?
picking up points.
Oh, he is going to go for another one.
Mm,
Oh, all right. Now it's the last pick. Now we're done here unless Yes changes his mind too. Maybe we should wait.
Yeah, I mean he's got 2 free picks, but I think he said he was done. So
Come on, Yes. There are definitely 2 players left on here that you can grab for depth. You have nothing to lose. Oh, I guess it is over. Oh,
dang it.
all right, everyone.
Rest in peace, Campus Hippo.
Yeah, nice try, man. Get those montages out in Novice. They'll love them. They appreciate true skill when they see it a lot more.